As you rest yourself down onto your mat, maybe slide the buttock flesh away. Put something under your head so that your chin comes down close to your chest. And turn your shoulders back and down. And close your eyes. Take a moment to settle your body, make whatever adjustments you feel you need to make. And let your breath begin to settle into its natural rhythm. As we pause here before we begin our practice, notice the temperature in the room. Notice the air as it moves across your skin. Become aware of the scents, perhaps even the taste in your mouth. Become aware of the sounds. Sounds you hear within the room, sounds you hear outside of the room. And even though your eyes are closed and you can't see, look behind your eyes. Notice the light behind the eyelids. Perhaps you can see a color. And now notice the parts of the body that are resting against the floor or blocks or on your bolster. And feel the support that the floor or the props provide. Perhaps even notice a little bit of pressure that's on those parts of the body that are resting somewhere. These few moments before we begin practice, pay attention to our breath. The breath that comes automatically throughout the day, throughout the night, through all of our being. It just happens. We don't usually take time to notice the breath. So noticing the breath, feeling the breath as it moves through the body. And just recognizing the importance of the breath. And now see if you can notice where the breath is in your body. Are you breathing into your belly, your ribs, or your chest? Just wherever that is, just notice. And maybe put your hands wherever the breath is in your body, whether it's at the ribs, the belly, or the chest. Bring your hands to rest wherever that breath is coming. For some of us, it's easiest to breathe into the belly. For some, it's the rib cage. For some of us, it's the chest. And sometimes it changes, depends on, I think pretty much on how you're sitting. So you may be more likely to breathe into your chest or your ribs when you're laying down. And more likely to breathe in the belly when you're sitting. Just let your hands follow the motion of breath. And then relax your arms down by your sides. And let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. You may have changed the rhythm as you brought awareness to wherever your hands were placed. And then if your knees are bent, you can extend the legs out onto your mat. Take the arms up and reach them behind you. Stretch your fingertips away. Press down through your heels and reach and stretch with the body. And bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up, take the arms behind you. Stretch through the arms, reach the feet away, press through the balls of your feet as you press down through your heels. And then bring your arms down. Relax your legs slightly. And then take the arms up, reach away. Press through the soles of your feet as you press down with your heels. Feel the legs engage. And then exhale, relax your legs and bring your arms up towards the ceiling. And open and close your hands. Be sure you work all the joints and the fingers and the thumbs. Tap your index fingers to your thumbs. Tap the middle fingers. Tap the ring fingers to the thumbs. And tap the pinkies to the thumbs. And then take it back to the index fingers. Middle fingers to the thumbs. Ring fingers to the thumbs. And pinkies to the thumbs. And then make some circles with your wrists. And then go in the opposite direction. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Point the fingers down and wave your hands up and down. Get some movement in the wrists. And then bring the palms to face one another and shrug your shoulders up off your mat and then place them down. Shrug the shoulders up and off and place them down. And shrug your shoulders up and off and place them down. And then take hold of opposite elbows. Bring the arms behind you to rest either on a pillow or on your forehead. And just for a moment here, close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Once again, become aware of where the body is touching the mat or your props. Walk your legs to the left corner of your mat. Bring your right arm next to the right ear and draw the arms over to the left as you press through the heels and out through the soles of your feet for a nice stretch on your right side. And then come back through the center. Bring the legs over to the right corner. Bring the left arm to the left ear and draw the arms to the right. Press through the feet. And then relax and bring the legs back to the middle. Bring your folded arms up, let them hover above the ribs. Slide your arms left and take your gaze right. And then slide your arms right, take the gaze left. And make some circles with your arms to lubricate your shoulders. And reach your arms to the ceiling. Fold your arms, bring the other forearm in front, and let the arms hover above the ribs. Slide them to the right, gaze to the left. And then slide left and gaze right. And then make circles in the other direction. Reach your arms to the ceiling, take them all the way behind you. If you can bring the arms together or the palms together, bring them together and bring your ankles together. Stretch the body. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Separate your feet about hip distance apart. And then scrunch and spread your toes. Or you can just wiggle them. And then point and flex your feet. My ankles just cracked. And it was a loud crack too. And make some circles with your ankles. And then go in the opposite direction. Bring your big toes together and tap the big toes together. And windshield wipe the legs. Slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. And then just, if you're on a bolster, roll to one side and take your bolster to the top of your mat. If not, just give us a sec to get back down onto the mat. And when you are on your mat, bring the soles of your feet onto the floor, flat to the floor. Lift the hips up a bit, slide the buttock flesh down towards your heels, and then use your mat, your hands at the sides of your mat, draw the shoulders down and away from your ears. And just pause here for a second, and then just gently rock your knees, maybe an inch or two from side to side. And then take the legs a little further away from the buttocks and slide, and again, rock the knees gently from side to side. Just beginning to warm up the top of the glutes and across the sacrum. And then you can bring your feet back underneath your knees, press your feet down, press the lower back into the mat by doing a pelvic tilt. And then release and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Draw your knees into your chest, rock your knees in and out. Keep the knees hugged in and rock side to side. And then let your knees fall away. And then bring them in close. Inhale and let the knees fall away. Exhale and bring them in. Inhale and let the knees fall away. Cross the left ankle over the right and make circles around the low back and sacrum. Hug your thighs in towards your ribs and rock in and out. And then let your knees fall away again. Cross the right ankle over the left and make circles around your low back and sacrum in the other direction. And then uncross the ankles and draw your knees in towards your chest. Take your hands behind your knees and rock them in and out. And then take the feet up a little higher, rock in and out. And then extend your legs up, press through the balls of your feet, and then bend and straighten the legs. Warm up the backs of your legs and warm up the glutes. Keep the thighs in at your chest and rock from side to side. And then straighten your legs. Point and flex the feet again. Maybe get all of those snaps, crackles, and pops out of your ankles. And make a couple of circles in each direction. Go the other way. And then take your legs wide. And use your hands to bring them back in. Take the legs wide. And bring them back in. And then take the legs wide. And bring them back in. And then bring your feet to the floor and extend your arms and legs. Point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And then bring your left thigh in close to the body, rock it in and out. Use your right hand to draw the left knee over to the right shoulder. And then bring the left knee to the left shoulder. Make some circles with your left hip. And then go in the opposite direction. Bring your thigh in towards your chest. And then straighten your leg. Good. And now bring the arch of the left foot to the right knee. And take your knee over to the right. Take one of your blocks and stand it up on the highest level. And bring it to the right side of your body. And then extend your left leg and let your left leg rest on the block. And then press through the bottom of your right foot like you're standing on the floor with that right foot. And then bend your left knee, come back to the middle, extend both arms and legs, point your toes and do a pelvic tilt. And then bring your right thigh in close and rock it in and out. Bring your right knee over towards the left shoulder. And the right knee to the right shoulder. And then let the knee fall away, make some circles with your right hip. And then pause and go the other way. Bring your thigh in towards your ribs. And reach your leg up. Point and flex your foot. Make some circles. Go the other way. And then bend your knee in towards your chest and reach the leg up. And now bring the arch of the right foot to the left knee. Take one of your blocks, bring it over to the left side on the highest level. And draw your left knee over towards, your right knee over towards the left. And then extend the right leg, let it rest on the block. Press through the sole of your left foot. So we're basically in a revolved triangle position. And now bend your right knee, come back to the middle, extend both arms and legs, stretch your body, and then bring your arms down by your sides, bend your knees. You can set your blocks aside. And then just press the feet into the floor, press the lower back into the floor by doing your pelvic tilt. And release, take the feet a little wider, press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and then take the feet as wide as your mat. Turn your toes in towards one another. Press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and then straighten out your feet and just rock your knees from side to side. Take the knees all the way over to the right. And then bring them up to the middle, take them all the way over to the left. And then bring the feet close together. Bring the knees together. And then as you exhale, take your knees right and the gaze left. And then inhale up to the middle, take the knees left and gaze right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right, turn the head left if you can. And then inhale, center, legs to the left, gaze to the right. Do a couple more rounds at your own speed, using the breath. Inhaling and exhaling consciously with each movement. One breath for one movement. And then when you've evened out your movements, come back to the center. And take the left ankle over the right knee. Use the left hand to roll open your left hip, creating space there. And then bring the knees into the chest and rock in and out. Keep your knees hugged in, take them a couple inches over to the right. And then come back to the middle, lower the right foot to the floor, cross the left leg all the way over. Bring your knees in towards your chest again, and let your belly be soft as you rock the knees in and out. Lower the right foot to the floor. Take your left hand out to a T with the palm down, and then take the knees over to the right. Your gaze can stay at the ceiling or over your right shoulder, left shoulder, sorry. Come back up to the center, take your feet as wide as your mat, rock the knees from side to side. Bring your feet back to hip distance and take the right ankle over the left knee. Use your right hand to roll open the right hip and then bring your knees to your chest, rock in and out. Lower the left foot to the floor, cross the right leg all the way over. Bring the knees in, keep the belly soft, and rock. And lower the left foot to the floor, take the right hand out to a T, take the knees over to the left and gaze to the right. Come back up to the middle. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Rock the knees from side to side. Take the knees all the way over to the left again. And then take the knees up and take them all the way over to the right. Come back to the middle. Extend your legs, extend your arms. Stretch the body, point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Bend your knees, roll to one side, and let's come up. So come to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your knees. Turn the palms up and bring the index fingers and thumbs together. Let the backs of the hands rest on your thighs. Close your eyes. Again, bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice this time where the breath is. It may be, again, in a different place than it was when you were on your back. Feel the temperature in the room. Feel the air as it passes across your palms. Imagine in the center of your palms, the air swirling around, creating a little tornado of energy. As you inhale that small tornado of energy, draw it in, and then send the healing power of the energy out to all the parts of your body. And release the mudra. Turn the palms back down to your knees. Lower your chin to your chest. And roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. And then chin to chest. Bring it back to parallel. Turn your head to the left. Come back through the middle and turn your head right. Come back through the middle and round your back. Lift your chest. Round your back. And lift up. And round your back. And lift your chest. And then bring your hands to the sides of your hips and press the fingertips down and release. And then tent the fingers, press them into the mat and release. And one more time, press the fingers down and release. Reach the arms up. Turn your palms. Exhale with a little resistance. Inhale, reach up. Turn your palms and exhale. Inhale, both arms up. Interlace your palms, press them up towards the ceiling. Bring the backs of your hands to your chest, press the palms away. Bring the hands in and reach the palms up. Release the interlace of the hands, wiggle your fingers. And lower the left arm, reach up with the right and walk out to the left. Bring both arms up. Lower the right arm, reach up with the left, and walk out to the right. Sweep the left arm down around in front of you, and then bring the right arm up next to your ear. Sweep the right arm down around, and bring the left arm up. One more time to each side, sweep the arm down around, bring the right arm up, and then sweep down and around. And bring the left arm up. Take both arms up, turn the palms, and release. Bring your hands to your knees. Let's just do a few torso rolls. So come forward and back. And then pause, and then go in the opposite direction. And then come back to the middle. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and take the right hand behind you. Twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. And then come back to the middle. Take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind. Twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. Come back to the middle. Take the left arm across and down. And then take the right arm across and down. And then come back to the middle. Take the left arm, cradle it in the right hand, draw it across the body. And then do the same on the other side. Come back to the middle, hinge forward. Press your hands down into the floor, lift up your chest. And then walk yourself up. And this time twist to the left. And then twist to the right. Come back to the middle. Bring your feet flat to the floor and rock your knees from side to side. Extend your legs out, slide the heels, tap the backs of your legs. And then come on to bring your hands to your shins or your ankles, wherever they reach. Press into your legs, lift up your chest. And then hold on behind your knees and take your legs out wide. Roll the thigh flesh down towards the floor. And then come forward to wherever it's comfortable for you. Walk over to your left leg and stretch through your right arm. And then walk over to your right leg and stretch through the left arm. Come back to the middle. Press your hands down into the floor, lift up your chest. And then walk yourself back up. Hold on behind your knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Take your hands behind you and open the knees up. And then bring the feet flat to the floor again. And reach through with your hands, bring your upper arms, your shoulders right next to your knees. If you can't, press down and round your back. And then extend your legs and hinge forward. Bend your knees. Bring the arms through, round your back. Extend your legs and hinge forward. And one more time, bend your knees, reach through, press the fingers down, round your back. And hinge forward. And then come up, take the right foot, bring it into your left thigh. And then hinge forward. Good. Walk yourself up. Turn towards the bent knee. And then turn towards your straight leg. Come back to the middle. Take the right foot to the inside of the left knee, of the left leg. Reach up with your right arm and bring the right arm down so that your shoulder is almost at your knee. And press one against the other and twist to the left. And then come back, take your right leg and cross it over the left. Now you can leave the leg just the way it is. You can leave your left leg straight. Or if you like, you can bend the left knee and bring the left heel towards the right hip. And then wrap your left arm around the front of your shin and take the right hand behind you and twist. And then come back to the center. Take the legs out in front of you. Slide your heels. And now take the left foot, bring it into the right knee, right thigh. Hinge forward. Come back up. Turn towards your bent knee. And turn towards the straight leg. Come back to the middle. Bring your foot flat to the floor. Reach up with your left arm. Bring it to the inside of the left knee. Press one against the other and twist. Come back to the middle. Cross the left leg over the right. Again, you can leave the right leg straight or bend the right knee. Bring your right heel towards the left hip. And then wrap your right arm around the left shin. Take your left hand behind you and twist. Come back to the middle. Extend your legs, slide your heels. Reach your arms up. And from the hip creases, lead with your heart, come forward. And then come back up, and let's come up onto hands and knees. And bring your hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Draw the navel up and in, and round your back as you press your hands down into the mat. And then inhale and lift your chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift your chest. And round your back. And then come to a neutral spine. Take your right leg out behind you, put the toes on the floor, and rock your toes. And then press your heel to the wall behind you. Bring the right leg back in. Take the left leg out behind you, rock your toes. Press your heel to the wall and bring the leg back. Take your right leg out to the right side. So your leg is about even with your hip. And then reach up with the right arm. Sweep the right arm down underneath the left and twist. Inhale and reach up. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. Sweep your arm down and under. Inhale and reach up. And then come back to table. Take the left leg, bring it out to the left side. Reach up with your left arm. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. And again, sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. And then bring your hands back, come to table, round your back, lift your chest, bring the big toes together, separate your knees, and press back to extended child's pose. Slowly roll up to sit on your heels or stand on your knees. Hold on to the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. If you're on your knees, interlace your hands and draw them down towards your feet. Otherwise, just curl the arms so that the inner elbows move forward. And then release. Reach up with your right arm and reach out to the left. And lower, and then reach up with the left arm and lean right. Come back, take both arms up. Come forward around your back. And lift your chest. And then if you have a blanket down on your mat, you can remove it. Slide it off to the side. This would be a good time also, if you have socks on, to remove your socks. And have your blocks at the top of your mat. Step your left foot forward with blocks on either side of your left ankle. And then scoot your right leg back wherever it's comfortable for you. Press into your blocks to lift up your chest. And then slide your hips back, straighten the left leg. And come forward. Press and lift, and then reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your blocks. Curl the toes on your right foot. Come up to a high runner's lunge. Bring your hands to your left thigh, and then inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your left arm forward, right arm back, and then reach up, and right arm forward, left arm back, reach up, hinge forward, bring your hands to your blocks, lower your knee, flatten your foot, step the left foot back. Step forward with the right foot. Scoot your left leg back, whatever's comfortable. Press into your blocks, lift up your chest. Slide the hips back, straighten your right leg. And then come forward. Lift up your chest. Reach your arms up. Crescent lunge. And you can stay here if you want. Otherwise, curl the toes on the left foot. Come on up to a high runner's lunge. Bring your hands to your thigh, and when you're steady, reach your arms up. Take the right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reach up. Take the left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale and reach up. Bring your hands to your blocks. Step in with the left foot. Walk the blocks forward. Step in a little more or all the way to come to Uttanasana. Bend and straighten your knees. Bend your knees a lot. Let your hips go towards the back of the room for ski jump. And then straighten your legs. Bend your knees to come into ski jump. And then straighten your legs. And one more time, bend your knees. Come into ski jump pose. Bring your hands down towards the floor or your shins. And then slowly begin to press into the floor with your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and step your feet back for downward facing dog. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands, walk or step your feet forward to forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and step the feet back. Downward facing dog. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands. Walk or step your feet forward to forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Pause in Shavasana. Bend your knees and roll your shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale, hop. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And then come to the center of your mat and bring your blocks to the outside back corners of your mat. Good. And then take your feet wide. Turn your left toes out and turn your right toes in. Soften your knee, turn the thigh and straighten your leg. Reach your arms out to a T. Relax your shoulders. Reach back with your back hand and extend your left knee over your left ankle. And look out over the end of your left fingertips. Bring your back hand to your hip. Glide forward. Bring your hand to your block on the outside of your ankle. Good. And then roll your shoulder open. Good. And reach up, or you can keep the hand here if you have a bad shoulder. And then bring your arm next to your ear. Good. Sweep the arm down and around. Come back up for warrior two. Lower your back hand to your thigh, flip your palm. Reach up for reverse warrior. Come back to warrior two. Reach back with your back hand, straighten your front leg. Bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet. Turn the right toes out, turn your left toes in. Soften your knee and turn your thigh, straighten your leg. Reach your arms out to a T, relax your shoulders. Reach back with the left hand, bend your right knee over the right ankle. Good. Look out over your fingertips. Bring your back hand to your hip, glide forward. Bring your hand to the block on the outside of your right ankle. You can always use your thigh too. You don't have to do the block if you don't want to. And then roll your shoulder open. Reach up with your left arm, bring it next to your ear. Sweep the left arm down and around, come back up to warrior two. Lower your back hand to your thigh, flip your palm. Reach up for reverse warrior. Come back to warrior two. Reach back with your back hand, straighten your front leg. Bring your hands to your hips, turn your feet. And then heel toe or hop your feet together. Bring your hands to your hips, bring your feet together. Find a focal point, fix your gaze. Press down through the big toe and big toe mound on your left foot. And then bring your right foot either to your ankle, your calf, or up into your thigh, if that's where you usually practice. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart and reach the arms up. And then release your arms and release your leg. Bring your hands to your hips, feet together. Find your focal point, fix your gaze. Take your foot, press down through the big toe mount on the right foot, and then take your left foot either to your ankle, your calf, or again, up into your thigh if that's where you usually practice. Hands to the heart, and take your arms up. And then release your arms, release the leg. And just step your feet about hip distance apart, make a few circles with your hips. And go the other way. And then come to the top of your mat. Reach your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the floor, step your feet back to come onto hands and knees, and then roll onto one hip and take your legs out in front of you. And bring the knees into your chest and rock back and forth. Rock in and out. Rock side to side. And then bring your feet down to the floor. If you have something under your head, remove it. Walk your hands down towards your feet. Press your forearms and your shoulders into the mat. Press your feet into the mat. And let your thighs float up towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower down. Press your arms and your shoulders and your feet into the mat. Let the thighs float right up to the ceiling. And then lower down. Next time as we lift the hips, move the arms up overhead. So press down through the feet and the shoulders. Reach up with your arms as you lift your hips. Take the arms behind you. And then exhale, lower the hips down, lower the arms. When you reach the mat, press the feet down, lift the hips up, take your arms behind you, and exhale, bring the arms down, lower the hips. One last time, press the feet down, lift up, reach with your arms, and then exhale, bring the arms down by your sides. Extend the legs, extend your arms, and stretch the body. Do a pelvic tilt. And then release your arms down by your sides. You can prepare for Shavasana. So if you have a bolster, you can put it underneath your knees, or perhaps roll a blanket and put the blanket underneath your knees. Maybe have something under your head, or even take legs up the wall. Or you can put a block under your hips and take the legs up. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath once again. Notice the breath. Notice the rate of the breath and of your breathing. Notice if the breath is in yet a different place. And as you settle yourself down, relax your legs and let your legs be heavy on the mat. Relax your hips. Let the hips be heavy. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax the skin on your face, your neck, your scalp. With each exhalation, allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper onto your mat. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Draw your knees in towards your chest as you bring movement back into the body. And then gently roll to your right side and pause there for a moment. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, a long, slow, complete breath out. And then gently press into the floor with your left hand and come up to sit in Sukhasana or any comfortable seated position. And with your hands at the center of your chest, you lower the head, reminding us to surrender the busy thinking mind to the wisdom and intuition that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.